So you're thinking about polishing out your pontoons to make them look like this? In this video, I'm gonna attempt to talk you out of it. I'm just kidding. Guys, in today's video, we are going to be learning how to polish pontoons to make them look perfect like this. Now, I say perfect. This boat's not necessarily perfect. It's an older pontoon boat, but look at the shine on those pontoons. In today's video, we're gonna go over how to properly polish pontoons and then also how to protect them at the end. I'm not going to protect them in this video, but I'm gonna explain it at the end of the video. Let's go ahead and get started. As you can see, I'm super nasty, super dirty, been polishing all day. Let's go ahead and hop into the video on how to properly polish pontoons. Let's go. If you get any value out of this video, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that little bell notification so every time I make a video, it will pop up. Guys, and all of the products that I use in this video will be in the description down below. So if you click those links and purchase those products, I appreciate you guys for that. All of the metal compounding tools that I'm using do come in a simple kit. So I do have that kit linked down below for you guys as well. All right, so let's go ahead and check out our boat. This boat is about 9 years old. As you can see, the Sharkhide is starting to fail. There's some really bad smudges just kind of everywhere, all over the entire pontoon. It looks like the customer may have tried to take it off already with some lacquer thinner, and I'm going to explain why that doesn't work here in just a little bit. But as you can tell, guys, the pontoons are definitely pretty rough, and we are about to make these a perfect mirror finish with a few products. Now I'm going to go over my specific steps on removing the Sharkhide, because first you have to remove the Sharkhide and then we're going to polish the pontoons. So the very first thing on the list to do is we are going to remove the Sharkhide. Now the first thing that I want to recommend when doing Sharkhide is getting this stuff right here. I got this from O'Reilly's or really any automotive paint store. This is paint stripper. Now Sharkhide claims you can use lacquer thinner on this. It literally did not work, not even a little bit. Shout out to my friends at EZN and Detailed Bookie. If you want a good software, go check them out. But I called my buddy Dustin up and I was like, dude, this Sharkhide will not come off. And he was like, yo, go buy this from O'Reilly's. It's gonna take you right off. And it did. So shout out to my buddy with EZN Detailing in Mobile, Alabama, and with Detailed Bookie. If you want a good software, go check them out. Free shout out. They're not paying me to say that, only because this was a game changer and a lifesaver. So we're gonna remove the Sharkhide. What you wanna do is put this on with a rag, put nice gloves on, put this on with a rag, let it sit for about 30 minutes, and then we're gonna come back off with our next step. So let's hop to it. So next on the list is going to be lacquer thinner. Now that the aircraft remover has done its job, it's still a little early. You can see it's still kind of gummy, which I don't necessarily love, but I got to finish this side today. When it turns orange like that, that's when you know it's done. So I did this side actually yesterday, and you can see it's all nasty and orange. That's gonna come off super easy, but I don't have enough time to wait around, so I'm gonna just go ahead and start lacquer thinning it. All we need here is terry cloth with some lacquer thinner. You're gonna use a lot of lacquer thinner, so don't be afraid. And we're just gonna wipe it off. As you can see, it's literally wiping right off now. Guys, this is kind of the most important step. If you are removing Sharkhide, this is the step you don't want to skimp on. You can see it's all orange. We're basically removing all that orange crap. This Sharkhide stuff is some gangster stuff. It works really good, and I'm actually going to tell the customer to redo the Sharkhide on these pontoons just because it will really protect it after we polish it up. So as you can see here, guys, all the Sharkhide's gone. We're gonna polish all that stuff out, but that's all the Sharkhide all down there. You see how it's orange and nasty? That's what we are going to remove off. now that we have probably 99% of it off, you can tell, I'm gonna go back over with a brand new fresh rag. I did use about actually 4 full rags on this because it will get saturated and then you're just gonna be smearing it around. So you wanna make sure you're not just smearing the Sharkhide around. As you can see right here, I missed the spot. So like I said, guys, this is the most important step, because if there's still Sharkhide left on there, when you're polishing it, you're just gonna melt it and move it, and we don't wanna do that. We want to actually remove all of the Sharkhide. So you can obviously see, just wiping over it again, there's still some on there. So take a brand new fresh rag and go back over all of it just to make sure all of the Sharkhide is completely removed. Now that we have everything prepped, it is time for our polishing step. Now, this is gonna look completely different than normal, okay guys? This right here is a Zephyr polishing cutting wheel, all right? If you go in the link down below, I have a kit. I opened it up already because I've been working, but all you have to do is buy the one kit and it comes with everything besides this. I will link this extra. This is the rake that's gonna keep your pad clean, okay? It's gonna come with everything you need. It's gonna come with the compounds that we're using in this video. It's gonna come with all the pads that we're using in this video, besides the last pad, okay? So go down below, click the link. If you wanna buy all of these pads, they're all in one kit. Zephyr makes it super easy. Zephyr's not paying me in any way to say this, guys, but their compounds and their polishing pads are just amazing. First thing we want to do, you have this little goofy looking thing. You want to make sure you put the washer on. You want this side to be down. We're going to put this on, and then we're just going to screw this tight. All right, that's going to make sure that we're good. Now, the entire time that we're running any of these machines besides the last step, it's gonna be on 3,200 RPMs, which is the number 6 setting on a rotary. Go ahead and 3,500 RPMs is optimal, but on these rotaries, we only have 3,200. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean it. All right, now we got a perfectly clean pad. Now on these pads, guys, we're gonna be using it sideways, okay? Not like this, like we normally buff. We're doing it like this, all right? So this is the part that's gonna be cutting. Now here's our compound. It looks a little different than normal, okay? All you gotta do, run this puppy wide open and you don't need a lot, okay? That's where a lot of people go wrong, is they try to put too much compound. You really do not need a lot. All right, and that's it. One thing you want to make sure you have is a respirator when you're doing this, because guys, this is going to kick up black stuff everywhere, and you're going to see throughout the video, my face, my beautiful face right here, is about to turn completely black and full of metal soot. So make sure you're wearing a respirator because you know, you just don't want to die, obviously. With that little bit of compound that we just put on, I'm going to do probably, I don't know, what is that, 12-inch section. And basically the way I've been doing it is doing 12-inch section here, here, and here, and then working my way down. Boom, 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 all the way down. This is a long process. This is not quick. And especially when it comes to this first heavy cutting, this is the primary cutting, aluminum cutting compound rouge bar with the heavy cutting pad. This is gonna cut through all of this stuff that's on here, or any sanding marks. If you use any sandpaper, this will help cut through that. So we're gonna go ahead, hop to the first step. Just watch how I do it. I have it on 3,200 RPM. Guys, be very, very careful, because when this machine is running full blast, it can tear you up if you hit the wrong thing. It could fly out of your hand and really mess you up. So hold on tight. And the best advice I can give you with this step is the slower you go, the better. The absolute slower you go, the better finish you're gonna get. Let's hop to it. Well guys, it's the next day. I went ahead and just, you know, obviously finished up with the heavy cut. Now it's time to do the next step, which is kind of a quick cut and polish. And then we have one more step after that to finish it. So we're gonna go ahead and hop to the next step down in the cutting process. So far that first cut, because this boat should have probably been sanded, quite frankly, it should have been sanded, but I didn't. One, to save the customer some money, and two, it needed a lot more sanding than really what the job would be even worth. It probably needed to go all the way down to like 120 grit and then worked all the way back up to about 600 to 800, and then we could have cut out. But one, the customer really didn't want to spend that much money, and two, honestly, didn't even actually want to do that. It probably wouldn't have cost, for what it would have cost, it wouldn't have made sense to do it on this pontoon boat. So we went ahead and did what we could. We got it cut. It took a little bit longer than normal, but now we're gonna go to the second step in the cutting process. That took, that one cut, everything that you just saw, took about, probably about 6 hours, maybe about 7 hours to complete. So slow process. Dirty work, nasty work, but let's go ahead and hop to the second step. This is crucial because, as you can see here, there's still a lot of scratches in the paint. It looks shiny on an angle, but if you look into it, you can still see a lot of dullness, a lot of scratches. So it's gonna go ahead and remove all of those. Let's go. All right guys, now we're done with our second step. As you can see, it really put a nice shine. Now we're gonna finish it with some basic metal polish on a foam pad, and I'm gonna have everything linked down below. This is not in the kit. This product is, but not the pad. So I will have that linked in the description. As you can see, it is a really nasty, dirty job, but we're getting it done. We're getting this thing looking fresh. And now we're gonna polish it, and that's it, we're done. Like I said, you will want to protect it after with Sharkhide. I recommend Sharkhide. I'm not going to do that in this video because the customer actually wants to do it himself, you know, save a little money, which is cool. But guys, always go ahead and get you some Sharkhide. Ceramic coating won't really last very long, especially in salt water. Freshwater, a little different story. But with the electromagnetic currents in the water and the salt water, these aluminum tubes will oxidize very quickly if you don't do Sharkhide. So always go back with Sharkhide. I will have that linked down below as well. Let's go ahead and finish this up and polish it up real nice. For this step, you don't need a lot of product. Shake this up really good. I just do like a little bit, just about like that. And then we're gonna run the machine on the absolutely lowest setting. So that's 600 RPMs. I'm barely putting any pressure at all. Really just working it in real nice. Well guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that little bell notification, so every time I make a video, it will pop up. And like you said guys, this whole side took me roughly about probably 10 hours to complete. So I have already done the other side. I still have to do the back here that I'm not gonna video. I just wanted to do one side just to make a nice simple video for you guys. Long process, as you can see, super nasty, super dirty process. So after watching this video, if you still want to polish out your pontoons, good luck. Honestly, pay a professional or don't do it at all, in my opinion. It's a dirty job, it sucks, but when it's done, it looks phenomenal. So guys, thank you for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you guys on my next video. Let's go.